and the Steven Spielberg also hanging out with Dustin Hoffman, I think. Is that one that we did, Jeff?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
You
And
know, this is sorry, I'm interrupting.
no, go ahead. You having some technical
He does a
problems there,
great.
Fred?
He's doing Morgan Freeman right now, Fred.
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
Fred Stoller is having some. Fred was having trouble with his internet service. He was attempting to connect himself to something. Are you connected, Fred? Are you getting connected?
Let me look.
Do you feel connected?
Yeah, definitely. Let me in the room. Put me on the show,
There he is.
and then I'm going to go through my
So I'm
connections.
piggybacking. So okay, so Jeff, this is a recreation. A few years ago, when I lived in my apartment, Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds came over and helped me put together a shower caddy, which he loves that word. Which I don't need a shower caddy here.
Great word. Yeah.
But I have he's going to come tomorrow, and I'm going to take him out to Taylor's. I always steak, where this is a comfortable office chair.
That's nice.
Right now, I'm not in my office, so you go from shower caddy to a comfortable office chair. So
Do you think that Carradine would? Because I worked with David Carradine years ago.
what would you work with him in?
Well, we did a play. I directed him in a play. You didn't really direct David. You just, let him do what he. At one point, he walked off stage and saw a piano in the room and started playing and singing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." And the crew tried to. I said, just let him work it
What
out.
play was this?
It was a radio. It was like an old time radio play. It was like we were doing the old 1940s kind of radio shows, and but I'd do an impression of John Carradine. So I wonder if the Carradines would appreciate that, or if they would be upset by that.
Bobby Carradine, he's not like, oh, stop talking about my family. He loves talking about everything, every Carradine has been in. He's no secret. Keith has, worked more, and he would visit him. He was 8 years on a show at Taya Leone called Madam Secretary.
It's Mama's Secretary.
Mama and
yeah, I like that. Were you with the Mama's family? Mama's family? Is that what you were combining the two?
Mama's Secretary.
I like that.
I'm in a new show called Mama's Secretary. I like it. It's just, in LA, well, if you're not working, you always come up with stuff. And people go, what are you working on? I'm working on a show called Mama's Secretary.
Mama's Secretary, yeah. Starring John Carradine.
I'm doing Jeff Richards doing me. They won't know.
Look, he doesn't know. I remember one time I went down to the Grove. I got a piece of pizza. Then I slept for about 2 hours. And when I woke up, I'd peed myself a little bit, but I felt great. Rested really good. Yeah.
So good. I'm in a stream within a stream.
He's streaming, double stream.
I need the watch hours to pay. Hi, guys. Any plans to return to Kevin Brennan's MLC? I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
Fred, are you stoned now? Someone asked.
Oh, somebody wants to see the John Carradine impression.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, John Carradine, you have to sort of move your... Yes, I'm John Carradine. I starred in over 500 motion pictures. You have to make your hands a little arthritic, you see. And I don't even need deep fake for this. Oh, yes. I did 500 motion pictures, and not one of them was in Pittsburgh. Boy, I love John Carradine.
Well, one time,
goddamn legend, that guy.
Great.
Bobby would love to show anything he was in. And the second episode of Kung Fu, he guest starred along with John Carradine. Robert was a mute, and John Carradine was great in the second episode of Kung Fu, if you could find it. No, Scarlett, I'm not stoned. Why can't I see comments? All right, so this is the thing, John. I have a lockbox. I'll show you. Where I try not to do things too much. I put in the cat trees. And I set it where I can't. But the lockbox, it's not for 4 hours. So at 10, So I'm not stoned. I don't know why she thinks I'm stoned.
You have the paraphernalia locked in that box until a
Yeah,
certain
okay.
time.
So this is what happened during the pandemic. See, okay, I don't know if I'm in Dr. Drew territory, but if something's around me, be it ice cream or edibles or whatever, I can't stop. And yes, I'm not heavy, but I'm older. My stomach. Did you get nauseous? I'm doing Jeff Richards doing me.
Again,
so like I don't. These people, I go, don't give me cookies for my birthday. They go, you just save them. You don't eat them all. They don't understand. I can't stop. So I would buy Ben and Jerry's and eat a little, then throw it out. So during the pandemic, I had a lockbox. I'd put ice cream in it in the freezer, but it wasn't a good one because you could break it easily. I broke 2. This one I can't break open.
This is the third. I want to be clear. This is the third lockbox.
This one I can't break. I won't. But this one is a good one, and but you could set it forever. So during the pandemic, I said, all right, let me set the ice cream for an hour. I'll just eat a little in an hour. By mistake, I set it for a day, and I broke it open.
Oh my God.
So I'm not stoned. I don't know why they think I'm stoned.
But it's a good thing that you're not addicted to larger items that don't fit in the lockbox. That's what I'm kind of wondering about. Are there bigger lockboxes in case you're...
How big do they get?
Well, actually, so this is sort of connected, but so sometimes once in a while someone says, hey, send me a picture. And so I went to get a P.O. box, just so to, not put my real return address on it.
Right.
Like a moron, I bought the big one.
Oh, no.
I don't need, and I've never gone to my P.O. box one time.
It's like $1,000 a month or something.
Not quite.
It's close. It's a lot of money.
It's not necessary. Yeah.
So, okay. So your addictions aren't like, sports cars, because you'd have to get a sports car size lockbox. And then we got a whole thing happening.
You gotta get one.
I'm the type of guy all right, like even Ativan or lorazepam, well, it's the same thing. I don't want them around me. I would, or I had some surgeries and good painkillers. So
yeah,
I gave it to a friend, and I go, oh, could I have one back? Oh, I did them. So things like that. But I'm not that much of a junkie where I'm going to walk up and down Sepulveda Boulevard, go, hey, who has Oxy? So if it's around me, it's.
You should do that as a bit, though.
Hey, where's Oxy? I like that. That was
Hey, where's the Oxy? I'm trying to, I'm trying to get something going here. Do you know anyone that has any drugs around here?
It's Hey, where's Oxy with Fred Stoller tomorrow night.
Let me tell you. All right, no, I shouldn't say.
Yeah, you got to say it now.
My favorite Ben and Jerry. Okay, so years ago, I was a little experimental where some celebrity, I won't say his name, I got late into life into edibles because I was a comedian in the 80s, and you did like weed, and it was just, paranoid and my throat hurt. But then years later, I was going, it's medicinal. It's, and my friend, Greg, who you met, said, why do you do it? He goes, it opens your mind. I go, that sounds interesting. So they perfected it. During the 80s was just, random, but now, sativa, indica, all this different stuff. So my rationale was, it's not like, I thought back then it was, hey, the Fabulous Furry, hey, Robot Chicken, weed. I thought it was just people like that, but I kind of liked it. So someone microdosing, he had these tabs. He said, this is heroin. No. Just don't do it every day. You can't, you do it, just don't do it more than 3 days in a row. It's just a microdose, a little thing. So I did it, and then it was interesting. What am I doing? And he assured me if you just do it one and don't do it for 3 days in a row. So then I said, people said you shouldn't do it, so I threw them out, the heroin. He goes, what are you talking about? They were little LSD microdoses. So he gave me a whole stack of
Oh my God.
microdosing LSD, and I threw them out going, I better not with heroin.
Over 1,000 tabs of acid, and I was I had them I had them next to my toast I just made.
So where do you reside? So you're a director and an impressionist. Tell me yeah.
I don't really know what I am right now.
I'm like that too. I'm sorry for asking you that question.
I did that for a lot. I mean, I do Family Guy. I do a lot of animated stuff. I've been doing that for years, but it's not what excites me anymore. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Writing a book.
One of the reasons I moved out of LA, and I was in an apartment 29 years, and you bump into people. What are you working on now? Or like a date. Dates are hard enough, but what are you? You an actor, a writer? I hate having to explain myself.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
I know. I am just what I am. I'm a guy that somehow pays my rent and a pension. He's doing me.
Pizza, cookie.
Pizza.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's just, I was just thinking about that. I mean,
hey, why don't you?
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Fred, moderate Josh and I.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you? I feel like I'm Drew Carey in Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
All right, you get a point. Who are you guys? I'll moderate.
I'm George Lucas, the creator of the Star Wars saga. Maybe you've seen my movies. I don't know if you have. I'm so tired. Yeah, it's nice to see you, Fred. I'm sorry.
Am I supposed to ask you questions? And he's
I don't know.
I'll be Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Okay.
All right. I don't know.
Wait, why would Alex Jones be talking to George Lucas?
Because he is, dude. Because that's how it goes in the underground mafia. These people were brought out in Mitchell silos, and people are half-ton sheep heads this big and satanic messages.
Satanic, yeah.
Wait, I did not do heroin.
No.
It was a mistake. Just to let everyone know, she's freaking out. I did not do heroin.
No.
No. Okay, just straighten that out. I'm looking at some comments. Sorry to break the third wall. Go.
Okay, so Fred did not do heroin. I guess the anecdote, the story he was telling us was one about mistakenly almost taking the heroin. It was a microdose of heroin, but he chose not to do that. So he got rid of it.
It wasn't heroin.
It wasn't heroin.
I threw it out. I threw it out saying I better not mess with this, and it wasn't even heroin. That's the story.
All right. Well, I've decided to change, and now I'm John Carradine. And I've returned because I'm ready to start making motion pictures again,
Whoa, I'm sorry to be annoying. You be John Carradine, and you be Bobby Carradine.
Okay. Bobby.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Well, I'm doing fine, Bobby. I'm very proud of what you've been up to. What have you been up to? What are you working on now, Bobby?
I'm working on my motorcycle.
Well, that's great, Bobby. I remember when you
didn't even care, Dad.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about anything you're doing, but I remember you used to make those Van Nuys road pictures, those the Van Nuys strip.
They're called townies. They're called townies, Dad.
Fine motion pictures. You'll drive in motion pictures from Crown International. What a fine company. And you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You ever get that nose? You ever get that? You ever get that beak of yours looked at? I don't know how you end up with that beak.
Dad, you know good and well that I wouldn't have my nose operated on while you're still alive.
Oh, okay. I returned from the grave to haunt you.
That's kind of a dig, okay? And I love you, but this is just. I like fast women. I like slow cars.
Fast women and slow cars.
Yeah, I love you, Bobby.
In reality, he drives a cop car he bought that looks like a cop car, and he drives on the side of the highway. People think he's a cop. So,
dude, I like non-alcoholic beer, and you know that, Fred.
Oh,
I like non-alcoholic beer. And
yeah,
like
Fred,
women.
you're aware of that. You know that, Fred.
So
big butts.
in real life, I like big butts.
I like big butts.
and
I cannot lie.
So in real life,
I've had to lie a lot in my life, but no, I'm not really.
Well, what happened was John Carradine came to see the premiere of Revenge of the Nerds, and he went, "Well, it ain't Shakespeare."
I mean, he should talk. I mean, he's done some real corkers. He did about 300 piles of shit, and I think I own half of them. God bless that guy.
I want to see one of his horror. What's a definitive John Carradine?
God damn it! I can't believe you'd fucking say that right here in front of me.
Well, House of Dracula, one of the old Universal pictures.
Okay, I want to see
that.
Oh,
that's a good one. Oh, that's it. And I did another one called Shockwaves with Peter Cushing, and it's about Nazi zombies.
I want to write these down because I want to see these Shockwaves.
Shockwaves, yeah, that's a fine motion picture. That's where my hands are so arthritic I can barely move, but by God, I give a great performance in that film.
And then the other one is Mummy. The Mummy and the Curse of the Jackals. I'm not making this one up.
Oh, wow.
1968.
What, Bobby?
Dad,
What
how
do you want,
how
Bobby?
many more beers are you gonna drink before you forget who you are again?
They're going right through me, Bobby. I'm a ghost, you idiot.
I'm just kidding, Dad. I'm trying to be dramatic. I'm just stretching things out.
No, you always were a good boy and a great performer.
You're a great dad.
Which Carradine are you most proud of?
Which Carradine? Which version?
Meaning Keith, David,
era?
or Bobby?
Well, Bobby. I mean, since he's here, my sweet boy Bobby.
You just made me like everything in me, my entire stomach just made me just totally disintegrated when you said that.
But really, it's Keith. Let's be honest. I mean, my God, he's a good boy.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, good one. Good one.
His trivia. What did Keith win an Academy Award for?
He won it for a motion picture that he was in, a fine motion picture, and why he was in it, and he had dialogue in it, and it was about a 2-hour motion picture. And Fred, tell everybody what movie that was.
He sang the song in Nashville. I'm Easy.
Nashville. Robert Altman's Nashville.
Yes, it was
That's
a song. Right. And Pikesville Al goes, "Can this guy do Gig Young?"
I'll work on it. Yeah, I guess I should work on. I should work on all those impressions. Yeah, that's a hot one.
Are you a film aficionado?
I am. Yeah.
There's a book about the making of Sunset Boulevard. I want to get a new book. I'm ready for my close up. And me and Greg did edibles, and we saw for the first time a French movie called Belle de Jour.
Belle de Jour, classic. You just saw that recently.
We just saw it recently, and
wow.
That's well. First of all, we were stoned, but
yeah. Well,
it was really. I don't want to give too much away, but you see all these people that give away a movie 40 years ago or 50 years ago. I don't want to be that.
Don't fuck it up.
You see all these people that look like the French equivalent of, character actors, a richer kind of that generation, these kind of goofy kind of French character actors, and they get very dark. You think they're just coming as a comedic Jerry Stiller guy. So I got to see it again. I got into French movies recently because they don't remind me of anything, but they remind me of my childhood because it's the 60s fashion. And that, it's like streets, things I'm familiar with, but you're not going, oh, there's Louis Guzman, there's this guy. I'm loving it.
I like that. I like the films from the early 70s or late 70s kind of slasher, or late 70s, early 80s, like Maniac with the great Joe Spinell. So you get to see New York. Right, when it's just a dump heap, but it's so gorgeous. 42nd Street, you get to see all that.
Spinell in Rocky and the movie Taxi Driver.
Yeah, Spinell. I think Spinell was in Taxi Driver.
He was the guy that I love Taxi Driver. I like the dark 70s movies in New York. Well, there's one horror movie called Basket Case where they're
my God, Frank Henenlotter, classic. Classic.
Yes, where he's staying in a sleazy. There was a. This is just a few years ago. There was it was a little underrated. There was an HBO show from the guy who did The Wire called The Deuce, and it was the start of Times Square.
Yeah,
and to me it was sentimental because my seminal years of doing stand-up was going to the Improv in Hell's Kitchen and passing all the porn places, and it was so dangerous walking there. And I remember seeing with Gilbert Gottfried, American Werewolf in London, and Splatter University, like a double feature at the.
Shit, you went in so like 81, 82. You were going into these double features.
I started stand up in like 78. And so at my first 2 years of stand-up, I would take the D train from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, get off at 42nd Street, and there'd be pinball arcades you could play there. And it was so dangerous, but you walk and then you go to the Improv on 44th and 9th. So, I remember, and we would see movies like they'd have, it wasn't all porn. There was just, I remember movies like some Roy Scheider movie with a helicopter, Alien, and all these weird
Firefox. There was or like Sorcerer, William Friedkin Sorcerer, all these.
They were devil angels. They were satanic. I just did it again. Satanic.
Well, they were satanic. That's right.
I saw Taxi Driver on the big screen.
Wow.
So I just mentioned that.
My buddy John Mariano was a comedian, voice actor.
I know him.
He grew up in Queens. He grew up in.
He's a Jerry Lewis aficionado.
That's right. Yeah, he's a great friend of mine. He was in The Deuce. I think he was in one episode of The Deuce.
Oh yeah.
And he almost every other Friday we have Friday Night Frights. He comes by and we pick a shitty movie, but we first start with like 5 trailers from that era, from the 42nd Street Grindhouse era.
Oh, not a lot of people remember this. At the movie theaters, they used to have these kind of boxes outside with a little boxy screen where they show previews. I mean, scenes of the movie. And one time, me and my friend, we saw people watching. Daniel Stern was in that helicopter movie with Roy Scheider. I can't think of the name. And he was watching people watch him in the preview. But you remember those little boxes?
What was in the movie? Foxfire or Firefox or Blue Steel or Blue Velvet?
Yeah, we're in the same neighborhood.
Blue something?
Yeah, I mean,
it was blue. Something was blue.
Not Blue Thunder or Rolling Thunder.
Rolling. Listen, Fred's talking about the boxes. They would have like previews. They just keep playing. You could stand there and watch the previews.
Well, what I remember is there were a different series, and they were almost like a collector's series because people didn't know. Right. This is Willem Dafoe, and you're listening to Live 105 FM radio.
You know what's an old Willem Dafoe movie? A movie called To Live and Die in L.A.
It's a great movie. I like that. I wasn't in that movie, but I remember that was William Friedkin. It was very good, very good.
There was me and Gilbert Gottfried were friends, and in Brooklyn it was 78. It's 78. So there was a movie theater in Brooklyn. We would take the train. 1978 movies was 78 cents, and then went up to 79 cents. So movies we saw we saw a movie called Who's Killing the Great Chefs of Europe with George Segal. We saw a movie with The Boys from Brazil.
Right.
These are movies that weren't hits, but I remember. Yeah.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah, these are. I remember an Eric Roberts film he did when he was
Pope of Greenwich Village. That's the one.
Yeah. De Niro. Dropping names. I used to go to the farmers market.
Wait, let's.
One last thing before I forget.
Don't overthink yourself.
Paul Mazursky used to do Robert De Niro's Frankenstein. I can't do.
Hey, look at me! I was dead. Now I'm fucking back. Look at me.
Bobby,
I'm fucking dead. Yeah.
Bobby, it's amazing how you actually transform yourself. You look just like Robert De Niro.
Right.
And
No, I don't need the fucking deep fake shit. You know, I'm tired of that shit. Cover my fucking face.
Someone mentioned the Towering Inferno. I don't know how
Right.
old you are, but I saw
Who cares?
that.
Who cares? Enough. Tell them to shut up.
yeah,
Shut the
why
fuck
don't
up.
you
We're talking.
seriously,
Fucking
Fred,
people. Why are
fuck
these
off.
people tall? Who the fuck are these people? Who are these people? He holds up his fucking phone. Who are these fucking people?
But
Tired of
that's
this
not-
shit.
That's not the information
I'm
that I've
sorry.
received.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry. It's your birthday party.
Happy birthday to me. You know how I blow out the candles? Like this. Anyway, it's a little joke. Anyway, go ahead.
That's funny. Very
Right.
funny.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
I tried watching to see how bad it was. De Niro was in a movie with what's his name, Sebastian Maniscalco or something.
Oh, I
The
did that.
mashed super
Mashed
nutritious.
potato, Sebastian Macadamia.
I did try to see how bad this movie is, and it was pretty unwatchable.
You couldn't get through it. Huh?
No.
Hey, imagine I had to make the fucking thing. You have 2 hours of your life.
Wait.
Fucking 10 months of mine.
Can you rewind? I don't get the joke. I don't get the reference. Is there something I'm missing?
Fucking Defoe. Unbelievable. Does anybody even see your movies anymore? What was your last movie? 2 hours of you taking a shit on paintings or something? What the fuck was that movie?
Taking a shit on paintings.
You were
actually.
inside. It was called Inside.
Yeah,
You were
it
up in
was
a
French.
penthouse.
It was French, but basically it was taking a shit on.
Oh, it's
whatever you
French.
can take
Oh,
a
well,
shit on.
Fred will like it. He's on a French kick right now. Maybe it'll remind him of his youth or something. I don't fucking
Listen.
know.
Listen, I don't want to get into a shouting match.
No.
All I'm saying is, it's not as easy as it looks. Okay, I worked at the hospital when I was younger. I know what it takes to work off. It's not easy.
You're good. You are good. My face fucking hurts. I can't keep this up much longer. You know what? Deep fake's better. Fuck it. Somebody put deep fake on me. This hurts.
Give me a deep fake, please.
Somebody give me a deep fake.
Can I get
What's up,
another deep fake?
everybody? This is the longest I've ever seen Jeff Richards and not do Jeff Ross.
I did it before you came in.
Okay.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. I came in on the Jeff Ross. Here it is. The roast master.
What's up, everybody? It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Nice to be in this room. I've got other rooms in the house, but this one doesn't have a mouse.
What is
Getting
that?
more political. The last girlfriend was a llama. These are jokes, people. You having a good time? Why don't you tell your face? Come see my show. Take a banana for the road. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna make yourself want to melt down and buy some pie. Take a banana for the road.
Take a lockbox on the road.
Take a ham.
I was at a party and I was sitting there with my lockbox waiting for the timer.
You took it to you. You took it to.
Yeah, because I
Like
wanted to have an edible, but the party was at 8. The lockbox wasn't going off till 9:30, so I sat there in the kitchen waiting for it.
Man, you are committed. That's good. That's. I mean, did someone else put in the code, or are you, or how does that work?
You just set the timer.
And that's it. You cannot open it no matter what once you've set it.
Well, if I really threw it against the wall, but this
Right.
is
Well, don't.
solid.
Yeah.
So you could set it for whatever. Like I said during the pandemic,
Right.
I thought I set it for an hour by accident. I set it for a day. And I went, oh my God, I can't do it. And I broke it open. So yeah, no, it's not a code. It's just you set it for. You could do it for an hour. You could do it for 3 weeks. You could.
You just set it and forget it. That's beautiful. That's
I
great.
love it.
I've learned
That's
a
what
lot
I do
about
it-
myself. Jeff,
When I have the Tostinos,
yeah.
those the pizza
The little-
pockets, the little tiny squares.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the same thing, It's like once you get one of those, you just put it in there and let it just do its thing. It's kind of the same thing as you're talking now. I think I just wanted to come in and say something.
One time, I was at the Florida airport after visiting my mother, and Jeff Ross was on the same flight going back to Florida. He did a gig, and he was having a milkshake with a cheeseburger. And then I'm sitting with him. He had first class, but before the plane, and someone said, "Hey, who are you guys?" "Yeah, I know you guys. Who are you?" And he goes, "We're the stewardesses."
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
I remember that. I remember that like the back of my hand, Fred. Those were the days, milkshakes, burgers, French fries.
Why don't you tell your face?
Why don't you tell your face?
Oh, try as he might. Jeff Ross wanted to get those Totino's pizza rolls in that lockbox, but sadly he had set the timer for 1 solid week. 7 long days.
I think if they're going to execute me, if I ever mistakenly going to be murdered, but I'm going to go on. Before I go, could I get some more watch hours? Everyone,
Yeah.
last meal.
Is that how wired culture is? Is that how wired in we are?
I don't know. When I was
just
a young
conditioned to do whatever we're.
When I was a young comic starting out, I said one day in my 60s, I think I'll be trying to get watch hours in. I knew it. I knew it would be a dream.
He knew.
How are you doing on the watch hours, by the way?
I think I'm up to. I don't get any. I keep trying to post anything. I don't get anything when I post. But when Cody,
What are these watch hours? What, you don't watch things?
well,
How many hours you don't watch? Is that what that is?
No. So the way you try to do things like this thing is called civil madness. No, it's not called that. What is it called?
It's called Mama's.
Magnus.
Wasn't it
It's
called
called,
Mama's? Second.
People, there's things that come up like if you have a good guest and they want to ask a question, if they pay money, their question goes to the side quicker. I don't know. It's called not civil madness. What is it called? Something.
Civil unrest.
It's not called civil madness.
Mama's
That's the thing,
secretary.
I can't think of things, and I thought any word, and it's called free chats or something. I do this thing. It's hard to explain. Where I'm on Substack doing illustrated stories, and Cody, this illustrator, great guy. I want to pay him. He illustrates these like graphic novels I want to do. So I'm trying to. If I get to 3,000 watch hours, then I could get monetized, and people on the corner could do super chats.
Super chat.
Not civil madness.
Civil madness. The civil madness chat.
It was
Then you can do super chats.
Super chats.
And they can pay. They send you money.
Like this guy, Clearwater Chad, I went on his, and because I was recognizable he has a lot of people. They were, oh yeah, let me ask Fred a question, and he split the money with me. So so it's like if I do like 2 hours with Cody on my thing. But if like 25 people are watching, it's 25. You get 50 hours. So you know what I mean? It's
I got it.
Something like
that. So then they pay some scratch to put their question to the top of the heap, and then you're forced to answer their super chat question.
Well,
what about super tips?
Tips.
Super tips?
Yeah. Well, tips.
Civil unrest.
But I didn't realize the YouTube world where. Like a Neil Brennan has a thing, and be a subscriber. But they're making a lot of money just doing it. Like there's a guy, I saw some article. He's going to take over. He's a Jewish guy that's like like a Jewish version of Dick Cavett. He's intellectual, and he's if you tell me his name, I'll remember it. And so.
Is he a young guy? Is he a young guy? I know you're.
Yes, you know what I mean. He's good looking in a Jewish way, and he nods his head. And it's Adam Friedland.
Yes,
Adam Friedland. So these guys make a fortune on YouTube. If you get like 4,000 watch hours, so if you're one of those guys, there's commercials. Like there's one guy. He's not a comedian. He predicted, except for this election, supposedly every election right, Alan something. And he's got a thing with his son. So, Yeah,
I gotta
so
start. What am I doing? I gotta come back
you
and
have
start
watch
doing
hours.
this. I gotta get my watch hours in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have any watch hours.
What about if you have your YouTube monetized, then you have you don't have to have them.
Yeah, I've got like 80,000 followers on
You do?
YouTube, just sitting there.
You
I don't
have
know.
80,000?
Something like that.
Well, monetize, yes.
I got to get my civil unrest, my civil.
Civil disobedience.
I got to get my civil disobedience hours
You
in
gotta
here.
go
What am I
to
doing?
We need to go to obedience school, and
I only have 1,300 subscribers, so if anyone in these two, the Jeff and the Robert Thompson thing,
I know I put all three names. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize we were doing one
Anyone-
name.
goes, well, we need
I
more.
came in
Fred,
hot, man.
please
I'm sorry.
subscribe.
no, but it's kind of cooler you did because like we both have Jeff, Fred, and then yours is
Yeah.
Josh,
I'm
Robert.
gonna get all this
Thompson.
lighting here.
You
What do I
should've
look
just
like?
put-
I'm
Oh,
The
here I am
third-
sitting.
The third
I got-
Esquire.
Once I get my comfortable chair assembled by Bobby Carradine, I'll go in my office. But
Fred,
Oh,
don't
that's
fucking
football.
tell me what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do. All right, it's fucking bullshit. It's fucking Bobby. I like fast cars. I like to go fucking all the way down.
Oh,
I
now,
like
now,
somebody telling
Bobby.
me, no, don't
Come on,
fucking talk to
Bobby.
me. Hey, old man, back off, man. Old
Come
man, back off.
on,
We're not
Bobby.
nerds. We're not nerds. We look like
did I
nerds.
say,
We're not
Sarah?
nerds.
Come on,
I look like a
Bobby.
nerd, but I'm not a nerd. Okay,
No, it's a
Easy,
true
boy.
story.
Bobby.
When they brought him in for Revenge of the Nerds, he goes, I'm not a nerd. I beat up nerds. I have motorcycles.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the ladies. It's true.
I like motorcycles. I like women with butts that look like dump trucks. I like fucking. I like pretzels. I like warm pretzels with butter. I like non-alcoholic beers, and I like cars that go over 150,000 miles an hour.
I want to be mad at you, Bobby, but it's so funny what you're saying. Everything you're saying just
Just
tickles
found
me.
everyone wanted to call me
Tickles me.
Everyone always wanted to call me a nerd, Dad. I'm not a nerd.
Well, that's
Well-
true, Bobby. You were doing
Finally,
all
I've
these,
shown everyone I'm not a nerd.
these drag race pictures. You were always the stud in those movies, and then you're playing a fucking nerd.
Yeah, and then
Terrible.
that's because you made me want to be that way because you weren't there as much as you
That's
could have been.
probably true. Can
It
we
is
get him
true.
on the? Can you bring him on the show so I can do this impression to
Yeah,
his
let me
face?
see.
No, God.
Well, Bobby Carradine.
Oh, Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see if he's in.
Oh no.
We should have him come on the show.
Bobby,
He
it's
doesn't
your
have
daddy.
stuff.
Bobby, it's your father's beginning.
Dad, now I don't have to fucking do a whole bit, Dad. This is fucking bullshit. It's fucking Bobby. I
Do you
like
know?
these fucking
Do you know I
big
have a
tits.
black and white photo of him in my house?
Hey, Bobby. Hey, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
I'm on one of those streams, and this impressionist is doing an impression of John Carradine. Could you do
Oh,
it?
Jesus Christ.
Could you do it for Bobby?
You know, I can't believe that you would make me do this impression for Bobby. And you know, it's very disrespectful. And I apologize that Fred made me do this. And that's all I have to say about that. I've
How
done.
does that sound, Bobby?
That sounds a whole lot like my dad. He never called me Bobby once. He always called me Robert.
Robert, well, that makes sense, Robert. You know, I did over 500 motion pictures, and not one of them was in Pittsburgh. But I'm very proud of you, and I know you did those drag race movies, and you were great in those. I think Sunset Strip, Van Nuys Boulevard was a fucking classic. But, you know, then you'd play those fucking nerd movies and all that shit. But it doesn't matter. It's a payday, and I'm proud of you, Bobby.
No, he doesn't call Bobby.
I mean, Robert. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Tell him what he said when he saw Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, son, it isn't Shakespeare.
It's,
Well, son, it isn't Shakespeare.
well,
And
this is
and I should know because I did over 300
I worked my-
shitty movies.
Josh. This is Josh, Bobby, and he recommended some John Carradine movies we have to see. Tell him what they are.
Oh, I mean, almost every movie is a John Carradine movie. The Mummy and the Curse of the Jackals. House of Frankenstein, obviously, is the classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a number one. And what was the other one? Deathcore, Shockwaves with Peter Cushing about the Nazi zombies.
What? Nazi zombies?
That's right. You heard it.
Oh, we got to see that. So,
we gotta watch Captain's Courageous.
oh,
You
do
gotta
know
watch Captain's Courageous.
But wait, Bobby, is that you? I mean,
Hey,
Robert.
Bobby, it's you. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
and
It's
now
you.
Jeff is doing you, Bobby.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Do
Bobby,
Bobby-
can you? Hey, shut the fuck up, Fred. Fred, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Freddie. Shut up, Frederick.
Fred,
Shut up.
seriously, shut
Shut
the
up,
fuck up. Shut up,
shithead.
Dad. I don't need to fucking hear you.
Oh, don't
I'm
talk to
trying
me like that, you little shit.
Trying to talk to myself.
All right,
here.
Robert. Yeah, talk to yourself, Robert, like you always do. Go ahead, boy.
I like fast cars. I like non-alcoholic beer, and I like women that have dump truck asses.
Oh, that's true, except the dump truck ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't give away names, but we have movie nights with Bobby and everyone. I did her. I screwed her. We dated. Every 70s hot woman.
I
They
remember
called
this
it-
one. I met her
They
at a
called him
Burger King.
the ugly Warren Beatty, right?
Yeah, I met her at a laundromat. She remembered me from Revenge
I
of the
think we
Nerds.
lost
I
him.
said, I'm not a nerd
He's had
anymore.
enough. He's tapped out.
Um,
That was
Oh,
great.
so Greg is going to the Edendale. And all right, that was Bobby Carradine. He enjoyed it.
That was fantastic, Fred. Thank you. Well, I can't wait to tell Johnny Mariano that story, because every time he and I get together, we just do dueling John Carradines, as we have for many decades. And the fact that Bobby was such a good sport about that
Oh, he
was
loves it.
mind blowing to me, man.
He's not one of these guys like, oh, let's not talk about my family. What
Sure.
about me? He loves talking about the stuff Keith Carradine's done, and
God damn, that's
David,
great.
you know, loves his love. They were very close. He just was. Well, I won't say where Keith lives, but he just went to visit him. You know, and yeah. So we're gonna go. This makes no sense, but we're gonna go to. So there's a thing called Maumee, Maumee, Ohio, in Toledo. They're having a film festival and they're screening Dumb and Dumber. And I had a little part in it. And I'm supposed to go with Mike Starr, the guy who punched me through the phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
Mike got another gig. He can't make it. So Bobby's going to be there. We're going to be celebrities at a film festival, and they're going to show Dumb and Dumber when he wasn't in it. It doesn't make sense, but
That's
hopefully-
great, man. When is that happening? This is in Ohio, you said? Toledo?
September 26th. It's a place called Maumee, Maumee, in Toledo. So we're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
time. I just ordered a bunch of pictures. Actually, Scarlett will be there. A few of these people will be there. And someone recommended a place where you send them a JPEG and they print up good ones. So I'm sending it to someone there so I don't have to take it all on the plane.
Are you bringing your lockbox as well? Will you be bringing your box with you?
I think I'm going to go. I'm going
Make
to go.
sure.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to go crazy on the road. Eat lots of M&Ms and.
Do you travel with box?
No, I've never gone on the road with a lockbox.
No, never done that before in my life. Oh, now he's making fun of me touching my face, you know.
You bunch of fucking idiots. My God.
Man, you're gonna really love it though. Take a banana for the road.
Show. I've done thousands of
All
motion
right,
pictures.
before I go, Tio on mine is requesting a Jeff Sarah impression.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Let's fucking do this shit. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth, okay? Let's have a good podcast. Let's act like we're having a good podcast. Let's have a good podcast. Don't be a fucking asshole. Everybody needs to relax and have a good show.
Why aren't you wearing your headphones? You don't talk
Shut
over
the
each
fuck
other.
up, dude. You're talking over him. You keep talking over him. I keep hearing him, and then you talk right over him. What you're talking over each other for that matter.
Oh man,
Dave Sarah. It really isn't. It's just spurred on from him, you know. I don't really know how to do an impression.
No,
I just
Jeff does like an impression where he'll just take one sentence and make it this whole other character.
Yeah.
You know, like just who else do you do that with? Well, Daryl Hammond, where he made him into some Valley girl. He probably heard once at SNL going, "Oh, the gangsters in Chicago."
well, no, I would go in his office, smoke cigarettes sometimes, and or he would, and I'd be in there, and he'd be telling me about the 30s, the mafia stuff, and it'd be dark in there, and he'd be like, so the 1930s marked a precedent and among wine sales for the Lower East Side. These people are left desolate. The mafia continued on. Mafioso Gambino.
Yeah.
The Saratoga family. The Landro group.
Oh, great.
Wow. Well, where do you live?
So good.
I mean, specifically in the LA area, or
you talking to me? Talking to me? Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm here in what do they call it? Silver Lake.
Ooh,
The Silver Lake area.
Will you do a little of your Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because you never do it. I've never seen that.
I don't know. I don't. First of all, let me tell you that. First of all, let me say that Fred is a fantastic comedian. I used to watch him. He's probably on the evening at the Improv. I don't remember. Probably with the oversized shirt or something. I say, look at this guy. He weighs 80 pounds, right? You know, who is he? But it makes me laugh and all that. And then Jeff here did this stupid impression of the Gary Busey and all that, and totally blew up and became famous. But then nobody knew. They didn't know it was him. It's fantastic. So now here we are on a show called Buttered Sausage to capitalize on this. I love it. You guys are great.
And not once has anyone done a Gary Busey impression. It's called the Buttered Sausage Hour. Nobody's even done it, not once, until right now.
Right, exactly.
It's stupid.
Hey, let me ask you this. What is Fred's name, F-R-E-D, what does that stand for?
F-R-E-D?
Yeah, well, no, I'm asking Gary Busey. Gary, what is...
Inflamed sinuses.
F-R-E-D.
Is inflamed sinuses. I'm Gary
Fred's
Busey.
really emotionally disturbed.
There it is. Yeah, that's great.
Sometimes you got to go to Trader Joe's. You don't have any money. You just go there and you eat what you can in the store.
Bobby just texted, sorry, he drove through a dead spot. So Bobby was driving. We're going to get Bobby on the
So nice. What a nice guy.
We're gonna get Bobby on the road.
He does
We're
beat up.
gonna get Bobby on the road.
We're gonna get Bobby.
And
Josh,
Robert.
AJ says, Josh, I'm a huge fan. Love your work on with Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show. What did you do on the Late Late Show?
Oh, I was his. He had a skeleton sidekick. He had a talking skeleton sidekick named Jeff Peterson, and I puppeteered and voiced that character and improvised everything. So I was his sidekick, basically. He couldn't see me, but
oh wow,
I was the puppet. Yeah, for many years on that show.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. We toured for a bit.
How did it work? Did you guys start that when the show started? When his run started, or a little way?
No, it started. It was a few years in. It was about 2010, 2011. He came up with a joke that he wanted to have a robot sidekick with pre-recorded phrases like, you know, you're the man, Craig, and good stuff, ha ha ha, you know. And then one day I said maybe I should do the voice live and puppeteer and let's see what happens. And then so he ended up with a real sidekick.
Were you writing for him at the time? How did you get to know him?
No, I was doing public access TV out of Eagle Rock, California, doing this televangelist character. I would take live calls every Saturday, and one of the writers, Joe Struzzulo, saw my show and also knew that I did Arnold on Howard Stern for many years, Schwarzenegger. And so they had me come on the show and start doing Arnold on the Late Late Show. They put me in a muscle suit and
okay, not who I thought I was. I was with CESD for like 17 years. Were you with them?
For a little bit, yeah.
There's a guy, it's not you. There's a impressionist that would go on Stern and do Billy Crystal. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not funny. He would
I don't know who that is. There was a guy that was doing Arnold after I left the show. There was a guy named Piotr, Piotr, which I think he's been on this show. He's been on your show, right, Jeff? Piotr Michael.
Yeah, yeah, he's great.
And he was over at CESD, but I don't know who the other guy is. They got a bunch of guys over there doing different stuff. Oh, and Rachel Butera, she's a genius too. She's always on the show as well, doing.
She's doing it Tuesday, I think.
What does
she?
she
Yeah.
do? What does she do?
Who does
She's
she do?
like
She does a lot.
Whoopi Goldberg, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell's a big one, yeah.
Cyndi Lauper. She does a lot of different voices.
Who does the Seth Rogen on Stern?
I don't know. They keep you pretty sequestered. I mean, I came back to the show 2 years ago, and so you get up at like 3 a.m, go into my booth, just sit there.
How do you do his laugh again? You go,
That's really good.
what's his laugh? You know what I mean? He's like a. How do you do it? Try to give me your best attempt.
Are you doing Seth Rogen?
I don't know how to do the laugh
Or
the voice.
Is it like?
Oh.
Jesus, like my worst nightmare.
I did a
Seth Rogen.
I did a show. I did a recurring on penguins in Madagascar. That's before COVID. When now it's back to that. The people in the booth, it was like a morning zoo. You had this guy Jeff Bennett, John DiMaggio, all doing.
DiMaggio's great, man.
Yeah,
he's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Wait, do you do it from home now? Do you have like a thing set up at home?
No, I'm so bad with tech. I have this guy Wood. I'll call him up. This doesn't work, But no, I could barely do without echoes a audition from home. But no, I go in. But Jeff Bennett did a good John Travolta. John Travolta, yeah. Oh, I can't do Travolta. No, but it sounds like Christopher Walken. No. But he did a John Travolta that was really good.
So you guys all were together. You guys were recording shows together?
Yeah, it was like what's that guy? Great guy, Kevin Michael Richardson.
Oh yeah, love Kevin.
He's great. He's great. So it was him, Jeff Bennett, DiMaggio, them Lemur, good guy. Like 5 or 6 people with the guest, all at Nickelodeon. They had all like 7 people, and it was like a morning zoo. They kept shutting them up, going and outdoing like one guy would do Travolta, and 7 of them would join in. And
that's rare. That's rare though. Like Family Guy, we've always recorded everybody separately. I've never been.
No. Most of them. Well, I did Handy Manny many years ago, and that was Tom Kenny, D. Bradley Baker, Carlos Rocky. So those guys, like D. Bradley Baker, anytime someone wasn't doing a line, he would do a cricket. He did a great cricket. And Tom Kenny would just keep riffing as like it was a preschool show, and he would do like like a NAMLA guy, like pornographic, just after the line. Oh, here, come over here, and don't tell your mother,
what voice is that you're doing?
There was a guy called Mr. Lopart.
No, let's hear that voice again. Let's do that voice.
Again. Oh, Fluffy, we need to get our knee pads. Don't tell, whatever.
Be like a Midwestern, a tranny or something.
Yeah, Mr. Lopart was a weird kind of guy, old mother who lived with his mother, and it was kind of like he made him this pedophile with the lines he would do after he would just keep going. Tom Kenny is, I'm sure you've worked with him. He works every moment. Yeah. As much of a genius he is with his voices, he's more so with his riffing. He just, and Carlos Alzraki, he at the time was on Reno 911. So, I actually like being in my own booth. I like just doing my thing when I go in. Sometimes it's a blast, at Handy Manny. Henry Winkler came in, Fred Willard, Michael York. So Marion Ross. So
Tom York.
I don't know who that is, but
Tom York showed up.
You don't know who Tom York is? You don't know Radiohead? You don't know Radiohead?
I know the band, but I don't know the names of the Radiohead.
You make me sound even more pathetic than I already am. That's what he said when he told me about me doing an impression of him.
Yeah.
You make me sound more pathetic than I already am.
That's you doing him telling you.
Yeah, he never thought that would end up out here.
Yeah, no. Someone told me a story. She was a hairdresser, and Nick Cage was in the getting it. Who's this? This is good because you don't know who the Pixies are, Nick. So
Wow.
So then I learned about the Pixies, so I won't get shamed if they're ever doing my hair in a makeup room. So, I know.
Now you know who Radiohead is as well. So
I know who
and
Radiohead
Pixies.
is.
You got two now.
I went through a severe depression, and someone gave me Radiohead. And,
Oh, that'll help. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
That'll pick you
I
right
was
up.
going through a severe depression, and somebody asked me to join your live stream. And here I am. So what the fuck?
No, I know. It's kind of funny and sad. The newer bands I know are probably 30 years old. Like I just learned about a few years ago. Who are they? I can't think of the name. I feel like Jeff doing me. They scream a lot. Not Rage Against the Machine. You Never Should Have Gone to Hollywood.
Guns N' Roses?
No.
Guns N' Roses.
I learned late about Pavement and Clinic and the Wilco, and they're probably 30 years old. Those are the newer bands I know. Who's the band that You Never Should Have Gone to Hollywood? What's their name? I'm going to leave, but I want to try to prove I don't have dementia yet by coming up with this name.
Jeff, sing that song as Fred. I don't want the Hollywood line. He said it 3 times now.
What's the
It's great.
song? How's it go?
Say it again.
You never should have gone to Hollywood.
And you want to do it too?
Who's the group? Wait.
Who?
Never should.
Oh, it's Fred?
Gone to Hollywood.
Never.
They take advantage.
Yeah, that's great. Great band.
Wait, who's saying You Never Should Have Gone to Hollywood? No, I'm cheating.
This is what we've come to. It's just
Wait.
You have flour tortillas in your house, Fred?
No. No, System of a Down.
of course you should have never gone to Hollywood. That was
should have never gone to Hollywood.
Yeah, and Old Time Hollywood.
Parking here is too expensive.
Before I grew up, you didn't have all the stuff, but you could stream anything now.
No, you had to go you had to go find it. You had to go get your cassette singles at Record Town.
Yeah.
I still got my Milli Vanilli. I still got my London Beat. What are you talking about?
Do you know if it's okay to put a lockbox in the freezer?
Yeah, can you?
I did.
Can you put a cat in a lockbox?
Wow. Well, I'm glad AJ Shank is a fan of yours, Josh Robert. He liked Epic Voice Guy was on my thing. Do you know who he is?
Yeah. Well, that's it. He says he calls himself Epic Voice Guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that.
He does all those the honest movie trailers. Is that the guy? Are we thinking of the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Impressions are pretty good. Well, I'll let you guys go.
I'm gonna end it now anyway. So it's good to see you.
Well, don't end it. Oh, Jeff, don't end it now. Oh, the show. The show. Oh, okay, sorry.
The show.
The show. Sorry, man.
Well,
I was really
both actually.
Jeff. No, wait. Jeff,
I gotta get the order what to do first, otherwise the show won't come out.
Well, say hi to John Mariano. Is that how you say it? Josh?
What's that? Who?
Say hi to John Mariano for me.
John Mariano. I will. I'll see him tomorrow.
Oh, is tomorrow Friday Night Madness?
Tomorrow's Friday Night Frights. Yeah, Friday Night Frights with John Mariano. Yeah, it's a big event, man.
And
we should get everyone together one night. Everybody went Bobby Carradine and just watch his dad's movies.
Let's do that.
Sounds amazing.
He wants to. Bobby loves movie nights. We do them. He's like he likes war movies more than I do. Like he put on this one with Denzel Washington and Lou Diamond Phillips, where they have 5 angles of a firefight. Grace Under Fire, I forget what it was called. Courage Under Fire.
Yeah, that was a show. Grace Under Fire was a show.
Yeah, so we Silver Lake we'll invite ourselves, but if you want to show John Carradine movies, I would love that.
I think I own half of them. So yeah, well, let's figure it out, man. I'll say hi to Johnny for you. And, but great to meet you, Fred. I've seen you on the show before. Obviously, been watching you for years. So really a pleasure to chat with you.
Great meeting you. And George Lucas, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm old enough where I saw, and that's my accent, American Graffiti in a movie theater.
Wow, yeah. Well, since 1973, I think it was a long time ago.
Yeah, and then my only autograph convention I did, the place by the airport, they had Richard Dreyfuss, but they had like
Candy Clark. Candy Clark.
Candy Clark, who died, was so cute in American Graffiti, Cindy Williams. She was adorable. I didn't think how, they had her, Candy Clark, Paul Lamont canceled, and they connected it. And then they had, Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah, so it was.
Brad, you make me laugh.
It's
like I'm like, all right, guys, we'll see you later. That's the end of the show. And he's like,
anyway,
then I remember the Sunset Strip. There was a little candy ball machine, and I couldn't open it. And I'm like, all right, let's fuck up. And then you're over there doing Morgan Freeman, and you're not helping anything.
I'm trying to be polite, I'm trying. Yeah, sure, Fred, that's great. Tell me more. Yeah. Oh, Paul,
and I'm encouraging. I'm saying, was Candy Clark there? Let me.
Right,
it's my fault.
Oh, Candy Clark. Okay. This is my last thing, and I swear I'll leave. So there's a guy, I won't mention his name, even though you don't know who he is. He puts out his own albums. No one knows who he is, and he was at the autograph thing, and he's kind of nuts. He used to at the Improv as a singer, like got kicked off the Improv because he would steal toilet paper and put it in his bag in the bathroom. So he's going up to people going, let me have your autograph. I'm a contemporary. So the people from the ladies, the girls from Petticoat Junction are probably 70 now. They said, we have to charge you. He goes, I'm your contemporary. So he's on Facebook going, those bitches from Petticoat Junction. And Candy Clark says, be nice, so don't call them.
You could tell that on The View, too. That would work on The View.
This guy.
There's a heartfelt moment. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to put yourself on top of a pedestal, fall off, get back up.
Well, I'm thrilled. I got a text. I have someone, Cook says it's someone's birthday. You don't know them. You can meet them for dinner. George tells us all about the cheesy nachos. I don't know what that means. All right. So, all right. So you take me off, and then I get watch hours, I hope. All right, I'm going to
get your watch hours. Get those watch hours, man.
Yeah, how do we sign off? Do you
I'm just going to end it. I'm going to end it. I'll see you guys.
All right.
Thank you for having us. And welcome, and thank you, and see you later.
We'll see a John Carradine movie. All right.
Right, definitely.
God damn it, Bobby.
I got to send DeVito to that convention.